No TikTok today, because TikTok's been too glitchy with this game. Are you ready? Let me make sure while I'm walking. 3, 2, 1. Time to walk and talk. Oh, he takes very shallow steps. Okay. So I will also be taking very shallow steps. Hold on, which way do I need to go? I'm already lost. Oh, okay. I already went the wrong way. I need to be going that way. Just kidding. Oblivion, my old friend. Yes, yes, yes. Playing Oblivion today. I saw you posted on one of my videos, Clover, about that you wanted me to come back to Skyrim. And I was like, well, it's not going to be Skyrim, but Oblivion. Hope it's good enough for you. Wow, he really takes shallow steps. And man, it's being glitchy already. Where's the path? Hold on, wait. Hold on. there's an Oblivion gate right there. Obviously I'm not going that way, right? On the path? We'll just follow the stone path. I mean, the armor is a bit heavy. I'm just gonna I'll be back. Okay. See you later. We'll be alright. I wanted to go for the classic armor. The classic, knight armor. Oh, I accidentally closed the Baby Monitor app. Okay. There we go. Oop, oop. Uh-oh. Really? It's already getting dark and gloomy. I was hoping for a nice sunny day. I guess I could just wait. That's alright. We'll just, try to enjoy it. What graphics setting this is? It's on the lowest right now. I mean, it's Unreal Engine 5. This is why I'm only streaming to YouTube and not to TikTok. But I still think it doesn't look that bad. The frame rate's not great right now while streaming and playing. Looks good for the lowest, yeah, honestly. Actually, let me check something. Because I believe I have some sort of AI upscaling that might be affecting my frame rate. I forgot I was messing with the settings earlier. Yeah, everything's on the lowest. Yeah, this is the FSR. Maybe I'll just turn off upscaling. Anti-aliasing? No anti-aliasing. Now this is the true lowest. Oh yeah, there you go. Now we can tell. Okay, maybe we'll go up a little bit. That's a bit chunky. Oh gosh, okay. We'll just do the FSR on like a performance mode. It's a little bit better. It still looks pretty bad. It's only because I'm outside. I'll try to go back to balance and just turn down the sharpness. Maybe? Okay, maybe that's a good balance. Alright, that's good enough. Low frame rate, but you know, this will look better for a time lapse. Won't look so great for the live stream, but whatever. Are there any enemies, or did you finally disabled? Yeah, thankfully with Elder Scrolls games, it's really easy to turn off AI detection and that kind of stuff. So, yes, I've already turned all that stuff off. At least for this. Why does that keep popping up? Not sure why that keeps showing up every few seconds. Kind of weird. Oh, the sun's coming out. Let's go. This live stream's gonna turn into a slideshow. But hey, that's alright. It's good. I'm just hoping they'll add steps so you can keep playing this. Some people might be upset about Elden Ring. Well, I mean, the thing is I can, like, alternate between Elden Ring and Oblivion. That's what I was doing originally whenever I was first playing Skyrim. I was alternating between Skyrim and Elden Ring, or whatever other game. And honestly, games like Oblivion work way better for this kind of a stream. Because of the fact that, like, there's dedicated quest markers, there's an actual, like, I mean, the story, it's definitely not a linear game compared to, you know, like a Ubisoft game or whatever, but it's way more linear than something like Elden Ring. Like, I feel like Elden Ring is too open, and it's difficult to know exactly what to do. And there's not, like, I mean, there is a main quest, sort of, but you can kind of go about it however you want, whereas with Elder Scrolls games, there's a main quest. If you just want to follow the main quest, you go from this point to this point to this point, and it's very linear. So, I don't know. We'll see. Also, it's my stream, and I'm gonna do whatever I want. And if I just want to play Oblivion, I'm going to just play Oblivion. I still have all the steps from Elden Ring. I can still eventually do it, but did Oblivion keep the increased speed and jump abilities, or did they drop those abilities to add sprint? Okay, so they still have them. The reason why I know this is because whenever I was trying to go get this armor, I had to go peacefully take it from a guard. And definitely not turn off AI detection and then just kind of, you know, anyway. And this road looks like it's going this way. It's definitely going this way. Anyway, I forgot to turn off the AI detection before I did it the first time, and then I got put into prison, and when I got put into jail, it, like, and then if you sleep through if you serve your time, instead of, like, trying to escape or whatever, then you, lose, what was it? I lost 1 point of agility. I don't know what agility does, but I know that there still is the agility stat. All that to say that. But and I also do know there is still is an acrobatic skill. So jumping and running still does something. I don't know what, but it does something. I was actually planning on doing DayZ as my next game to walk through or walk across. But then yesterday, Oblivion just kind of shadow dropped. And by shadow drop, I mean like, you know, it got leaked a few weeks ago and then officially dropped. Which I'm kind of surprised. I was kind of waiting. I was kind of waiting to do the DayZ one because I was like, okay, in the off chance Oblivion does drop, I probably want to play through that game, and so I want to do the walkthrough first to like, you know, earn some steps from you guys. Um, and then and then I'll do DayZ later. So the kind of the plan moving forward is alternating between like basically I hesitate saying this because I know or I always over wait, hold on, wait, which way is the path going here? The path is kind of splitting. Okay, we'll just hope that this is fine. Looks like it just loops around this tree. Maybe? Yeah, okay. I think? Yeah. Sure. Yeah, we're good. I still want to do these walking across video game streams, but then, like, while I'm editing those, I want to have another game that I'm just kind of playing on the side. And I think, like, I thought about doing that with RuneScape. That's kind of why I was playing that last week. But man, the performance on that game, even on the lowest settings, was like still pretty terrible. At least with Oblivion all the way turned down, it can be playable. Maybe. I'll have to do what I did with Skyrim, where I turned the graphics like all the way down. Or heck, I could just play the original Oblivion. The reason why I like playing this one is because of the fact that it looks nicer, and also the third-person camera. Oh, and sprinting. Yeah, of course, sprinting. Definitely. 100% the sprinting and not anything else. OMG, bro, this game is amazing. Yes. I do wish I could turn off this reticle right here. But whatever, it's too late. I've already committed. I will say the one thing that has always been appealing to me about Oblivion over Skyrim has been it's sort of like more classic medieval fantasy, which I always appreciated in games like Fable. And so I've always felt like Fable and Oblivion are kind of like spiritual siblings in games, you know? Loved Fable, yeah. Remember when I was playing Fable? Oh no, my camera! I'm back. I caught that a lot faster than I usually do. Oh, speaking of saving, I probably should save my game, huh? System, where's save? Quick save. You hear there's a new one coming. Yeah. A new Fable, right. I'm hoping that this one can kind of like fill that void until then, because I love Fable so much. For me, the first one is always the most nostalgic. I've played the second one. I finished the second one. I started the third one, and I don't know. I think it's just I have my nostalgia goggles on when I play Fable, and Oblivion feels the most like Fable to me because it's kind of goofy. The jankiness of, like, you know, the dialogue. Hopefully they fix some dialogue. I hope they didn't fix the dialogue. I hope the dialogue is just as bad as it was. I hope they still have those few errors where, like, somebody... There's this one lady who's, like, you know, voicing an NPC, and she says something, and then she's like, oh, let me try that again. And then she, like, says the line again. They kept it in the game, which I think is so funny. I hope they kept that. I hope somebody finds her and talk to her. They very much do. Keep the dialogue. I hope they kept the dialogue. Or you're saying they very much, like, fixed it. I hope they didn't fix anything. I think that's... I'm hoping that that's why they call this a remaster. Because, like, technically speaking, right? Like, literally technically speaking, everything... This is completely remade from the ground up in Unreal Engine, right? So, they should have called it a remake. But I'm hoping that the reason that they called it a remaster instead of a remake is that they didn't change anything functionally. Except for the sprinting. I guess they added the sprinting, so functionally there's a couple of differences. But, like, I don't know. I hope that the core of Oblivion is still there. All the charm of the jank. The janky charm. I hope that the janky charm of Oblivion is still there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. You understand. You think they just took the exact dialogue without changing anything? I hope that they did. I'm kind of assuming they probably didn't. You know, it's 2025. It was something that wasn't supposed to be produced. Have they revamped the leveling system? I don't know. I mean, literally, my goal here is to just walk across the game, and then based on how much you guys chat and follow me on Twitch, that will add steps to, like, an actual playthrough. That's what the goal here is. And so after I do this, then the goal will be to do an actual playthrough. Right now, we're just walking. And honestly, I didn't play that much of the original Fable. I mean, Oblivion. I mean, I've been talking about Fable too much. We expect you to know as much, if not more, than the developer. I can BS out the wazoo if you want me to. So actually, you guys don't know this, but my cousin actually works for Bethesda. And so, as much as I like to pretend that I don't know anything, I actually know a lot, because I have an inside scoop, the inside ice cream scoop, inside the ice cream scoop of Oblivion. See, I'm just joking. That was a joke. Did you guys catch that? Oh no, hold on, wait, I went off the path. Wait, I went off the path. No, go back. I went off path. And my grandpa Nintendo. Yeah. Okay, well, I went off path for a minute. For a minute, we're gonna go back. Yeah, my grandpa Nintendo my cousin who works at Bethesda, and my dog actually works for Sega. This is the remastered version? Yes. This is the remastered version on the lowest graphics. So this is basically just regular Oblivion, lightly upgraded in graphics with better mechanics. Can you run? Nope. I have to walk. Timmy, thank you for the YouTube sub. And if you guys don't believe me that this is how my setup works, I have to do this every stream. Your running notifications is so laggy, yeah. Yeah, well, so here's the thing, Yoshi. I have the graphics turned down all the way. Well, like, almost all the way down. And whenever I'll be doing a full playthrough, I'll turn them down even more. But for the sake of this, which ends up turning into like a time lapse, I don't really care that certain things are laggy. Like right now I'm playing at like 30 frames per second. I really wish the paths were more obvious. That's my one gripe with this. I don't think that shake is a mistake. I hope not. Sometimes protein shakes give me the, you know, the bubble guts, but we'll see if I'm okay today. Whoa. Yeah, we're okay with the low latency, with the low frame rate. Right now, right now I'm playing the game. I don't know if you guys can tell. You probably can. But the game's running at about 20 frames per second. Because I'm also streaming. This setup plus VR must be chef's kiss. Do I buy minor magic resistance? I'm not a Elder Scrolls expert. What is with that step counting? You don't believe me? Alright, first of all, it's automatically making me walk, and it's automatically making me count my steps. There's a slight delay, but it's mostly there. Haptic feedback? This is kind of like the opposite of haptic feedback. This is, because haptic feedback is like, you know, something happens to you in the game. I don't believe you, but it doesn't seem accurate. Alright, we're gonna get to... Okay, we're gonna count some steps, alright? Y'all don't believe me yet that this is accurate. I'm gonna count 10 steps in-game and 10 steps on my step tracker, okay? And I'm gonna walk 10 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, y'all count that. I believe you, but it doesn't seem accurate. Okay. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. I test the way that I tested this out is like with roughly about 100 steps. As long as I match my character, my step count will the step counter is accurate. You need a video that shows this when you press a button like an ad. Warnock, you don't like me explaining how my setup works every 10 minutes, every single stream? This whole stream is an ad. Or just tell people magic. Oh, man, where is the path? I have no idea where the path is anymore. I think we're still following it. There we go. Here, what I should do Can you carry a torch? Oh yeah, I should do that. We'll do that. There we go. Sorry to put you through that again. No, it's fine. I'm used to it. I don't mind explaining my setup every 5 minutes. I feel bad for the viewers that have been here for a while and they're, they have to hear me explain it every 5 minutes. You only get one spell equip at a time, right? Oh wait, where did the path go? Shoot, I lost the path again. This is the hardest thing to do in this game, is follow this path. This stone path. Okay, wait. Okay, no, seriously, where did the path go? I'm lost. Oh, wait a second. Why am I... I didn't mean to go this way. I mean, too late. I meant to take this path. Okay. Cool. It's fine. Let's see if I can put a marker down. Set marker. Yeah, this set marker is definitely broken. I can't set markers where I need to. Okay, hopefully I can figure out my path. I generally have to go that way, though. Going off from the straight path. Cool. I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That's such a fun show. Oh, there, I found the path. Yeah. Yeah, Brooklyn Nine-Nine's hilarious. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is the show that my wife and I watched. Like, we always have a show that we watch when we have a new baby. And so, like, I don't know, usually when we're just, like, staying up late trying to... We're not staying up late, but, like, waiting for the baby to fall asleep and waiting for him to go to sleep for the first time. For every kid, we've been watching, like, a new show. And so, like, our first kid, the show, or maybe two shows that are associated, that I remember with him, am I trying to go this way? Is The Office and Parks and Rec. And then with our second one, I believe it was Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and then, like... Oh, what else was it? Was it New Girl? Maybe it was New Girl. And then with this third one, don't make fun. Okay, it's actually a pretty good show. We've been watching Gilmore Girls. I actually kind of like it, okay? We went back to watching an older show for that. New Girl's really good. I watched it while watching How I Met Your Mother. Did not expect that, yeah. And New Girl, I think New Girl has some of the funniest scenes. I don't know. So it's all about Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory we were watching like years ago, but we never really finished it. Honestly, I think it gets a lot of hate, and like understandably, but I still kind of enjoy it. It's too cringe for me during season 1. I didn't. If you're talking about Gilmore Girls, I didn't. I actually missed. My wife was watching season 1 without me, so I watched. I kind of like rejoined. Oh, New Girl. I don't know. I really like it. I think like Schmidt and Nick remind me of, and Winston remind me of a couple of my friends. I guess Coach was there in season 1. You can try Good Girls. Supernatural. Oh, we could go back and do that. You know what I would love to go back and watch? I know this is a way throwback, but I randomly stumbled upon some clips of Heroes. You guys remember Heroes? I used to love Heroes so much, and man, I used to love that show. That used to be like a staple in my household. We would watch Heroes every single week when it was coming out. And then it just... stupid writer's strike. It's kind of like... I don't know. Whoa! Whoa. What? My treadmill decided to stop. Did I accidentally set it for a 30-minute timer? I think I did. Excuse me, I'm not done walking. Think I can't handle more than this? Get out of here. Okay. Save the cheerleader, save the world. Yatta! Oh, I love Heroes so much. Right now we're watching Doctor and Eureka with the original occasional Last of Us. Yeah, currently we're watching Gilmore Girls. Doctor Who, okay. She was a big Smallville fan while I was watching Heroes. I mean, we didn't know each other in high school, but, you know. Tried to watch Lost by lost interest. Yeah, I watched Lost until I saw some episode with, like, a polar bear, and I was like, what is going on? I don't care anymore. Yeah. Am I off the path again? No, we're back. Guys, okay. The last time I did a walkthrough stream, I was talking about all of the, like, most common, most frequently asked questions of my stream, slash, like, things that people say. I posted a video on Instagram and... Wait, is this the path still? Yeah. And TikTok about doing this through Elden Ring. And it's so funny because the top 3, maybe 4 most common... I'm gonna keep saying that so many times. But, like, look at how hard it is to see the path, okay? It's impossible. Like, does it go that way? Yeah, it goes that way. The top 3 to 4 most common suggestions when I ask people, hey, well, what should I do after this stream? I can, like, predict it, because it's always the same. Everybody thinks that they're so original and funny, but they're like, oh, you should do this in No Man's Sky. And I'm like, okay. Or, you know, after doing this with Skyrim, people are like, oh, you should do this with Daggerfall. And then they're like, oh, you should do this with Minecraft to the world's end. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. All of these are procedurally generated maps. Like, find me a good world map. Like a good handcrafted world map for me to walk across. Play The Last of Us 2 on the hardest difficulty. We'll eventually get to, like, more actual gameplays. People just want, you know, people want to see me walk across game worlds, apparently. For whatever reason. So that's what we're doing. How tall are you? I'm an enormous 5'7". Which is really funny, actually, because I was doing this in Elden Ring, and one of the questions was like, oh, how far does the Tarnished walk in Elden Ring? And then I look it up, and everybody's like, why is the Tarnished so tiny? Why is he so short compared to everybody else? And then I look it up, I'm like, how tall is the Tarnished? He's my same height. Like, okay, cool. Thank you, internet community. Walk across Red Dead 2? Yes, I have actually already done Red Dead 2, so if y'all want to check that out, be sure to do that. Red Dead Redemption 2 took me 16,000 steps to walk across. Skyrim took me 14,000 steps. Death Stranding, surprisingly, the least amount of steps, only 10,000 steps to walk, and that's walking across both maps. Like, both of the main Death Stranding maps are only about 5,000 steps long. Walking simulator in real life, walking across Oblivion. Well, see, no, this is not walking simulator, this is, I'm Oblivion Guard Simulator. This is, the Oblivion Guard's, just daily commute to work. He's like, oh man, I gotta go gotta go to work. Gotta go back to the capital. Just the daily grind. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to horses, so I can't really do anything. Unfortunately, walk across Cyberpunk. See, Cyberpunk's a good idea. I don't know if my computer could handle it, but it's a good idea, regardless. Seems like most of the options are Bethesda or Rockstar games, nicely done open world maps. Yeah, absolutely. Fallout, Red Dead, GTA, Elder Scrolls. The lonely guard walking across the land to make his city safe. Yeah. This is NPC Simulator? Really? Thank you for the YouTube subs, guys. Sorry my my alerts are super slow. How old is your PC? If you can run Red Dead 2, you should be able to run Cyberpunk. Witcher. Why not first-person view? Because I want to be able to match his steps. And so if I'm in first person, then I can't know what steps to match. I am trying to get an accurate step count. You gotta do DayZ map? Yes, so I was actually, DayZ was what I was planning to do. But then Oblivion dropped and I was like, alright, I gotta do Oblivion. So with DayZ, the plan is to go from Kamishovo to the Tizzy military base. I don't know, is that what they're called? Red Dead while walking would be tedious. I didn't actually play the game like that, I just like walked across the world map. I think Blizzard, like WoW, or would an MMO flag an external controller like this? I don't think it will, because this is not considered as an external controller, it's just considered as an external input. Like, my computer just sees this as me pressing and holding down W. I don't know. I think it would still be fine. The problem with World of Warcraft is that, like, with games like this, to answer your question, Dark Matter, is that I usually turn off AI detection to make it a little bit easier for me to walk across these world maps without being bothered by anybody. Which is easy to do in Bethesda games, because you can just type in some console commands. Super easy. But yeah, I've turned off AI detection. That's why these deer are just randomly standing like next to each other and ignoring me. Yes, I'm on a treadmill. It takes 25k steps to walk from Booty Bay to the northernmost of the Eastern Kingdoms and 23k for Kalimdor? How do you know this? Have you done this? Well, it's not so much that players might decide to grief my project. It's more so that, like... Yeah, it's hooked up to my computer. Here you go. So I'm using... The controller that I'm holding is just to, like, turn... Oh, by the way, check out this controller. This is the 8-bit Do SN30 Pro. He plays WoW on a VR setup and treadmill. Oh, I see. Nice. $25k steps. Wow. Okay. Apart from what you're doing right now, how is the remake so far? Loved this back then. This is all I've done so far. Literally, I started up the game, and I sprinted, literally, now that we can sprint, I sprinted out of the sewers, made it out of there, and, I don't know if this was in the original game, I don't think this was, but it's kind of weird to me that you can immediately just teleport to any of the major cities from when you first get into the open world. It's kind of weird to me. I feel like That was in the OG too? Okay. Something calm about this sort of thing, nice and chill. Thank you. I have to be kind of quiet because there's a baby sleeping behind me, who is thankfully sleeping so good today. We're going through a sleep regression, and he's sleeping today, which is so good. Oh, the 3 to 4 month sleep regression, y'all. It's rough. It is rough. But anyway. I kind of wish it was daytime, so it would be a little bit brighter, but whatever. You literally have to cross some zones twice to make it if you stick to just roads on WoW. Ah, interesting. See, usually when I do these, I do stick to the roads. I don't listen to Frodo and get off the road. I stay on the road. Because I like to play, I like to roleplay that I'm just an NPC. Okay, is this where I need to go? You can probably halt the sun rising and falling. That's probably true. You're right. You know what I really want to do this in? And very few people suggest this. But I would love to do this in Lord of the Rings Online. And simply walk into Mordor. Yeah, I could probably halt time, but it's okay. I don't mind it anymore. I mean, it'll be all right. It will be fine. Eventually, the sun's gonna come up. Actually, let me just see what. It's 4 a.m. Let me skip time a little bit. You need all the expansions to get to Mordor, and I think to level 80, 90. And that's the reason why I haven't done it, is because of that. I would need all the expansions, and then, like, some high-level people to do it with me. Step 1, walk across Oblivion. Step 2, go to a bar and tell a girl you've walked across Oblivion for her. Boom, girlfriend for life. I don't know that my wife would appreciate me having a girlfriend for life, unless it's her, in which case it's probably fine. Is your treadmill transfer to input? It's actually much more simple than you might realize. It's literally a phone app that I've put in my pocket, and when I walk in place, I walk in the game. Where am I going? Left or right? Left. Oh, because right is Brabil. My wife played Skyrim. She only married people, then killed them for money. Nice. Oh, baby might be waking up. We might be walking with baby today. Walking with the baby, like I did for Death Stranding. We'll see. I'm gonna try to be quiet again for a little bit. I bet you Skyrim fans are eating good with Oblivion and never played them, though. Hold on, y'all. He's thinking about going back to sleep, so I have to be quiet. Maybe he'll go back to sleep. All right, y'all, it's baby time. Give me just a couple minutes. We got baby now. What is this? I'm walking across not Elden Ring, Oblivion, while also carrying my baby. I gotta be quiet so he goes to sleep. So this is gonna turn into an ASMR stream for a little bit. Honestly, one of the best things to do with a munchkin is time like that. He sleeps great when I'm carrying him. And like, what game is this? Oblivion. He's already fallen back asleep. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break to let you guys know that I stream on Twitch. So if you want to support me on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. And if you have Amazon Prime, you can, use your Amazon Prime on me on Twitch because you get a free Twitch Prime subscription, which is super cool. Okay, bye. I just have to say that because my Twitch community is on a break. Surprised the chat isn't crazy. Chat's pretty chill here today. I had to take a break for a bit, so some people left. That's okay. We're just hanging out. It's so nice that it's daytime now, though. It's a Khajiit. I think that's a bandit who's ignoring me. Because I'm just a guard, right? You're not gonna mess with the guard. Why'd you mess with the guard? Dune Awakening, maybe another one for you to walk? Are you carrying your son, or do you have a carrier? Huh? What? Yes? Oh, yeah, it's like a baby carrier. Yeah, I'm not holding him. Oh, I see, because where my hands are, it might look like I'm holding him. Hands free. Yeah. It's okay, baby. It's okay. I'll stop talking. I'll stop talking for a little bit, baby. I know I'm distracting you from sleeping. Everyone loved it when our daughter was smaller, yeah. He's getting close to maxing this one out. Personally waiting for Dune just because of the worms and the twist that none of the books happened. Yeah, Dune will be interesting. How long have you been doing this? Today, almost a little bit over an hour. I can't do this for a whole lot longer, but I figure it actually helps him fall asleep, so you guys can probably hear him snorting and grunting. He's just about back to sleep. As long as I'm quiet enough. Gotta be the sweetest way to game. It is. It's really enjoyable. With the baby dude, now he mastered the stream. I mean, it kind of like, it forces me to just chill. And plus, if I wasn't streaming, I would be walking with him anyway. I hope it's still the correct way. Hard to tell, because this game doesn't have very easy to find paths.